Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day. This is Dark Bull Algo, and thank you for joining me on another of our morning watchlist building sessions. Sorry, I'm just getting everything set back up at the command center because guess what? I'm home now, and there's no more travel stream, at least for a minute. So, thanks for bearing with me during that painful time. I know it was, what was that? Morning. Check. All right, let me know if y'all can hear me. I gotta finish, whoa, shouldn't have screwed with that. I gotta finish getting everything set up. Like off center for a minute. Like, all right, I'll screw with that later. Hope everybody's doing well. This is the morning live stream. I am Dark Bull Algo, and I wanted to scroll up on that. I am a smart money, dark pool, and block trade algorithm analyst. What I do is I stare at FlowTrade all day looking for divergence. If this is the first time you've joined me, the screen that you see in the upper left-hand corner is the smart money, dark pool, and block trade algorithm software by FlowTrade. It shows us stocks and options, or it shows us what smart money, large hedge funds, institutional traders are doing before the market reacts. So what that looks like is these white bars, those are price action, okay? The purple line is the regular algorithm, and if I drop any blue lines on the screen, those are dark pool block trades. Red lines are regular block trades. If I drop a white line, then guess what? You know, I'm rich, and it's party time. I'm just kidding. The 80s where white lines were a thing. I'm just kidding. Now what that means is that there's a regular and a dark pool block trade so close to each other that I couldn't separate them out. Those are major areas of support and resistance. They're major inflection areas. What's going on with my stuff over here? It's important to note those on your screen because you don't necessarily see regular and dark pool prints at the same level, and so when you get that, it's definitely an area of opportunity. Okay. Some of the other charts, dang, JD blew up. Some of the other charts that I'll use will be TradingView and TrendSpider, right? Look at Twilio, dude. Look at Twilio. Why didn't we play this 300 to 315 $15 move yesterday? Dead cat bounce. It's about to get woody on today too. So we will play on some stocks. All right. Let's check out some news real quick, and then we'll get into some requests. If you have requests, make sure you get them into the chat now. Okay. And again, bang, I'm here for you if you want to sponsor me. I'm here every day. You could help grow the channel to 10,000 viewers, and I would be very, very happy. I think that's going to be the goal for 2021, is to have 10,000 by the summer. I'm just reading some news. All right, check it out. We do have news today. We're going to get into the news. Typically what I'll do is I'll do news, and then we'll do a market overview looking at futures. What is going on with this machine over here? I think, I swear to God, every time I travel with this laptop, this Dell laptop I have over here, I come back and the battery's exploded. Oh, hot. It helps plug it in. I'm like, what's wrong with the technology? Operator error. I didn't have it plugged in. Derp. All right, let's check out the news. So we'll get into some futures, and then we'll take requests. Okay, Costco had earnings. Yes. Up 19.2% from last year, October 21. October 21 total comparable sales up 17.5%. Costco is ripping nonstop. Can't stop, won't stop. I kind of liked it the other day when I did this, where I had the news over here, right? Make it a little bit bigger so everybody can see it if they choose to. I like it where I had the news over here and then maybe a chart. Should we do daily or 4 hour? Let's do 4 hour. I know you guys can't really see it that well. Oh, and my face, where's my face doing it there? Oh, why didn't anybody tell me? And if I'm gonna do that, just put my face over here. So I don't like my face over there. And let's do this. That's better. Mo better. All right, Costco. So Costco had net sales year over year. I mean, Costco's just a beast. Like, it's just can't stop, won't stop, continuous running trifecta. Like, it's gonna rally today. I think they're capped on what they can do as far as profit or as far as movement goes. That's why you don't see these massive, explosive, like 300% gainers. So Costco looks good for the rest of the day. Cheesecake Factory, that came up on the scanner this week. Came up on the scanner this week for having some good bullish divergence going into earnings, and that divergence played out. So I'm going to move on to MGM. So they had a 1 penny loss, saying that their quarterly China net revenues, 289 million, increased 517% compared to the prior year. So quarterly Las Vegas Strip casinos revenue was up 423 compared to 200. They doubled their earnings. They doubled their revenue in the last year. MGM may be a runner today. Keep an eye on it. See what it's looking like going in today. SunPower, S-Power sees, let's see, they blew out their earnings. They doubled it, basically. They estimated 3 cents, came in at 6. Sees full year revenue and adjusted below prior guidance. Adjusted EBITDA, I don't know what that means. I'll have to look into it. CRISPR, CRSP, better than feared net loss, right? Announced update to its clinical program. Net loss expanded 38% year over year versus 48, which is what they're expecting. FSLY, one of my favorite stocks to trade. They beat on their loss. They only lost 11 cents versus 19, right? Did they provide guidance? Sees 2021 guidance, maybe. Etsy Bay, right? Etsy beat on earnings 62 versus 54. Sees Q4 revenue at 660 to 690 versus 689 consolidated. Etsy's marketplace 2.7 billion, up 12% year over year, excluding face masks. Excluding face masks. That's crazy. Etsy's up 12% without face masks. They did not provide guidance. EA Sports, it's in the game. They proposed a quarterly cash dividend of 17 cents per share. That's pretty decent, right? EA could be a fun one to look at today. Anytime a company comes out and it's like, hey, we're doing good enough that we can start doing a dividend, those are pretty solid. All right, Hubspot. Let's see, they beat on earnings, provided guidance, provided positive guidance. Hubspot could be fun today because they did provide guidance. Let's see what the Algo has to say on them. Qualcomm, here we go. This is going to be a good one. Qualcomm rallied yesterday after the close, right? They beat on earnings and they guide positive revenue for this upcoming year. Qualcomm, they have a hard time holding gains. However, they can rally, right? So this could be a fun one to play. Watch the earnings, look for a 618 pullback, get in, possibly go long on Qualcomm. Costco cake. Qualcomm sounds fun, not Qcom. All right, I gotta get moving. So yesterday, I used a stream tool called Restream, and I kind of liked it. Right? I kind of liked it. Yes, I'll check out AMD Johnny. Morning Laz, morning Terry, morning Binky, morning Nikki. All right. I decided I'm going to start saying morning to everybody that's in the chat room because I appreciate y'all being there, and I figure that I should recognize y'all for showing up. Sometimes you're even here before I am, which is great. Man, yesterday, it's sticking with me. But that stream yesterday, how was it? Let me know in the comments section if the stream quality was good. I might start using that because it took way less resources. Okay, TTWO. I like this little penny stock, right? Is it penny? Can't remember. No, it's not a penny stock. Was it ever a penny stock? I don't know. TTWO, beat on earnings. Well, wait a minute. Q2, 0.9 cent versus 1.34. No, they bailed on. Did they bail on earnings? Well, hold on. 0.9 cents. That doesn't make sense. So they came out at a 9-cent gain versus 1.34. Yeah. See, yeah, they blew on earnings, but they did raise their bookings guide. So this was a nice little pop. Look for drop, pop, block, and drop it. I don't know. TTWO should be fun today. Skills, one of my favorite stocks, right? Dude, they blew 25%. Earnings reaffirmed their revenue outlook of 389 versus 390. This is a Kathy Wood's favorite stock. They didn't like their earnings. They're back down to 11. This is a good value. I want to get into this. However, they blew out on their earnings. Roku, 130 versus 69. They doubled their earnings. What? No, that can't be right. Third quarter adjusted. I need to figure out what this EBITDA is. 131 versus 69. Revenue 680 versus 683. Guides Q4 adjusted 65 to 75 versus 85. So they lowered their guidance. Roku's going to get wrecked today. Yeah, Roku's going to get wrecked. Okay. Crap ton of earnings after the close. I'm just going to scan through these. I'm doing all right on time here. Shake Shack. Let's just see. Yelp. And Uber's got earnings after the bell. That could be a fun play. Uber. That's WKS is earning. Shake Shack's got earnings. Sunrun. That's a fun one. Rocket. Ooh, let's see. So Rocket surprised me. Like Rocket rallied to like, oosh, check it out, yo. Oh, I've got a good idea. So this Rocket Companies, it's a meme stock. Like, it's in that meme stock category. It went from like 17 to 50 one day. I had 65-cent calls that went to like $5 grand. It was amazing. But what I'm thinking is they have earnings coming out today, right? So there's going to be a pre-anticipatory run up. They're also a meme stock. I might look at Rocket. Let's check. Oh, I need one more little. I need a focus list, right? A focus list. So Rocket, EA, Qualcomm, Cost, Roku, Skills. Oh, Etsy, Etsy's been a fun one to play. What do you guys think of my IWM play? Hopefully you guys watch the weekend watch this because I called Pinduoduo, JD, IWM. I called those. They rallied. Oh, they made a lot of money. Carvana's got earnings today. That should be interesting. Yeah, lots of good earnings after the bell. This IRTC rallied yesterday. I mean, rallied. Boom. Massive run up, right? 75 to 115 in a day with earnings. Is that right? Huh, hold on. But I'm not seeing earnings. Oh my god. Let me just message this real quick. All right. Moving on. Viacom has earnings before the bell. A bunch of these I went over. Nikola. Nikola has earnings before the bell. Let's see what they're going to do. All right. I think that's it. I'm going to move on past earnings. So we do have some events today. Make sure you're aware of this. They just came out. So jobless claims, non-farm payroll, and labor costs, right? Let's check out and see if that actually has done anything for the market. We'll get into futures right after that. Market closing prices, everything blew out the top yesterday. It was the first day in, I think, like recent history where all three, or actually all four major indexes were at record highs. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, getting into these, let me get into this last little bit of news, and then we'll go. I'm about 2 minutes behind. I apologize. I will try to get moving through this. That's a massive run-on sentence. Don't they know how to put periods in? Jeez. All right. Asian markets, the Nikkei index jumped almost 1%. Shanghai rose up almost 1%, and Hang Seng climbed almost 1%. So shit, check this out, yo. Asian markets up, U.S. markets blow out record top on everything. Rally, rally, rally. Right? It's crazy. Everything is up. Bitcoin. So oil's rebounding. Bitcoin dips, and stocks are going to make another run as markets around the globe look higher again today. Like everything, you could like everything's just straight up. There it goes. Damn, dude. Wall Street's three main indexes closed at the highest levels ever, despite the FOMC saying they're going to start trimming its monthly bond purchases in November. The major averages were mixed for much of the session, only moved higher after the Fed said that. In light of the economic recovery, it would begin cutting its bond purchases. Still, absolutely no fear in the market as VIX tumbled 7% to the $15 level. Absolutely no fear. If you don't have fear trading stocks, you've got issues. This sucker will take your lunch money and bleh. All right. Equity futures looking mixed as tech stocks push further into higher territories as global investors relish the dovish Federal Reserve policy statement. FOMC announced it will trim $15 billion from its $120 billion in monthly bond purchases. That's so little, right? And he said this. Powell came out a couple at the last FOMC and said, "Hey, we're going to trim, but you guys won't even notice it." So good for that. Said most of this shit's already been baked in. Like that, just dude, Powell's like, make it rain. All right, sweet. Enough of that. If you've got requests, get them into me now. Nvidia, what's going on with Nvidia? Nvidia, they didn't have earnings. Oh, Qualcomm simp play. Nvidia on the 15. Let's check that on the 5. On the 5s, what's the mean it's going nuts? What are you guys talking about? It went up $3 and then went down $4. 271, 273 up 2, and then from 273 down to 269. That sounds like a big rug pull down to support. Check it. It's in trifecta mode though, so yeah, Nvidia could be fun. Let's check out Nvidia today. Oh shit, mRNA, dude. Whoa, I forgot about them. God, I can't. How did I blow on that one? mRNA, worse than expected earnings, loss of revenue. Did I just completely miss mRNA? mRNA is going to be so much fun. Don't get stuck chasing waterfalls. Okay, just be aware. mRNA. Okay. I'm going to move this up here. Move this over here. I don't even need that anymore. We're not saving that. So far on our list, we got Rocket, EA, Qualcomm, Costco, Roku, Skills, Etsy, Nvidia, Myrna, and then from the chat, let me know what you got, chat. We got AMD, Mara, I like Mara. Mara's good, good, good. Did you guys like the Twitter Spaces? Because that's super easy for me to do on Zoom. So listen on Moderna puts. So one Ivy Crush. Oh, am I looking? I'm like trying to talk to you last, dude. Ivy Crush. Dip by opportunity. Like you have to remember that this is the vaccine manufacturer, right? This is the vaccine manufacturer. So if you're looking to get a good opportunity, you know, it's down, it's dumped $50. Like it does this, it'll dump and recover. Just remember, they are, right? They handle all the vaccines. All right. So maybe we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna keep it quick and nimble, right? All right. I'm gonna get into this review after I pull up futures. All right. Is that the ES? All right. So the ES overnight 5-minute chart. Nice little look. Look at this cup and handle forming, right? Right. We've got detrending MACD, negative squeeze histogram, right? This 5-minute Ichimoku cloud, if it doesn't hold, we're going to go down to the 4-hour cloud or the 30-minute cloud. Hourly. It's hourly. I'll have to remember the order. But look at this. Pop, lock, and drop it at the 4-hour top. Stack positive moving averages, cup and handle going into the day on the 15-minute. We are way above the 4-hour cloud. We are above the 4-hour top as far as the daily is concerned, right? 3-bar play going on. Yeah, so from a 15-minute perspective, we've got support at, so if we take out yesterday's lows, right? Or excuse me, we take out 46.50 on the ES. Jesus, 46.50. Beast mode. We're gonna see 5,000 this year. Is that the right contract? I feel like that's off. I'm wrong. So yeah, as long as we're above the Ichimoku cloud, we could dip down to 46.48 for a nice 4-hour bounce play, right? So I'm gonna be looking to buy in at this newly formed 15-minute. Where's my tools? Hold on. My tools got way over here. So we got this little demand zone. Oh, crap. No, let's do this again. I should just be doing this on TrendSpider. So we got demand zone there, right? Right at the 4-hour top. Look for a pullback, possibly at the open, back down to here, and for continuation rally. Costco. All right, let's get into these news. Let's get into these. Dun, dun, dun. Nick, what? Target hit. What are you talking about? Shit, yeah. Down. Ford, GM. Morning, Chris. All right, I'll get you. All right. I also want to check out PayPal for recovery and Lemonade because I'm stuck in that play. All right, let's go with Costco. So Costco on the 15-minute. This is just glorious. Or the algorithm. For anybody who's just, we're in this already here now. For if you're new and you've not been with me before, let me go through this real quick. I'll make this bigger and it's the time. All right, I gotta hurry up just a little bit. You know what? You guys can see it at that size. This is just ridiculous. I'm gonna bring it down. A little easier for me to mark stuff up, right? Yeah, you guys can see that. That's good. All right, check it out. We should just default to yellow. That'd be so much quicker. So the algorithm's maintaining regular block trade support at 482.13. So if this level breaks, right, I'd look for a pullback on Costco, maybe to this dark pool level. So we got dark pool level 491.54, as you can be seen here. My chart setup is white bars are price action, purple line is the regular algorithm. If I drop a blue line on it, it's a dark pool trade. Red lines are regular block trades. White lines are parties, right? White lines are, we're not calling it, we're calling it sick. I'm just kidding. White lines are for a dark pool and a regular block trade print at the same level. I can't separate them out. Major support areas, support, resistance, confluence, pivot points, whatever you want to call it. Just major influx at those levels. Okay, Costco 502.33 resistance, dark or regular block resistance, 496.99 support. Break 502.33, we can continue rallying on, making that level of support. However, this algo is pointing down. If the algo breaks below 42.13, we could see a pullback on the algorithm to previous lows, which would start dragging price action down with it. Okay, that is Costco. What else we got here? Nvidia. All right, Nvidia. So looking at Nvidia, it's kind of trapped in a little bit of a range right now. The algorithm failed to make a higher high. It's down in its low cycle, right? 1, 2, triple top. Like Nvidia is going to struggle at this level. We got a white line resistance currently at 265.98, 266 level, right? So this white line here, come on, right at the highest, so pretty significant. Downside 285.17. There's your targets there. If we get below that, I think we're gonna have to readjust a lot of just reevaluate what we're looking at here. 264.01 dark pool support, and then previous lows at 256.34. So there's a range for Nvidia, right? I really want to see what the algo does, right? Based off of that little trend line there. If it bounces and continues to rally, that's great. If it falls back down, there's a bunch of white lines for the algo to deal with here. I don't want to mark those up right now. I don't have time. So that's Nvidia. Like I said, Nvidia is on. I apologize for that. So got white line support there and here. All right. Watch what the algo does at those levels. All right, those Nvidia. I'm gonna look at LMND. Lemonade, nice rally yesterday, right? Massive gap up, pull back to the daily top, right? No block trades to help us out. Algorithm is bullishly diverged. This could see a continuation today. Let's see. Currently, so rally up yesterday, pull back, maintaining support. Stack positive moving average is 821.34, trending up. Look for that little slingshot squeeze to release. Okay, that was LMND. AMD. AMD. All right, so AMD is seriously uptrending. We've got a little bit of stuff to look at here with AMD. So first and foremost, this is a pretty significant angle of ascent, right? The algo is matching it, so price action is trading with the algorithm, right? We've got dark pool resistance ahead at 130.53 right here. It's this level. Right, below us 128.67 support. Then we start getting into those white line areas at 127.70 area. This is here. So what the algo does at this area is going to be really important to see what happens today, right? So if the algo bounces and continues up, I think Nvidia or AMD can continue to run up. However, we may pull back, and if we do, I don't think it's going to be too significant or too great. Like 128.67 is potential downside. That's interesting. All right. What is that? That was nice of him. All right. So we did AMD. All right, we have a request in here for Ford. I don't really trade these, or don't trade this, but Chris, it seems like I'm. All right, so massive amount of dark or block trades recently. The algo's making higher highs and higher lows, trading with price action, right? The algo, little Wu-Tang pattern reversal on the algo there. All right, let me show you all what this looks like, and then. All right, so the algo continue its uptrending channel, right? It should continue to pull price action up with it. Looks like price action's pulled back to dark pool support zone. But look at this Wu-Tang pattern reversal here on the algorithm, right? So if the algo can get out of its own way and get through, so we've got regular block trade resistance, 1873, 1839 support, regular block trades. Dark pool levels, 1877, 1863, 1877, 1863, 1877, 1863, like right there. Below that, 1825, and then we start getting into the cluster of support, right? So if the algo can continue to bounce off of this white line level right here, no, crap. So algo dark pool level at 1692, if it can break above that and can continue on, see how it would be taking out its previous highs, right? This level here. If that can continue on, then we can anticipate further movement in forward. Okay. I don't know what core is, but I'll get it taken care of. So core, y'all recognize that this is the finger pattern that I will not trade. I'll show you what that looks like and why. So basically, this is just a giant finger pattern, right? Short the hell out of it. Okay. The algo's trying to break through price action. Algo's down at its previous support levels. No block trade. Well, got a regular block trade at 35.05. That should be your first target. Right? Target there, 35.05. The algorithm, however, is at support. So it's making higher highs and higher lows, rally up, resistance. Back test from the move to the downside. The algo is at previous lows. If it bounces there and continues up, we would need price action to find support. However, look what price did. It broke below previous lows. So there may be another continued move to the downside on core. Okay. All right. Rocket. Go through this list. All right. Rocket. We've got slight bearish divergence. And this is just an ugly pattern, right? No real pattern there. I don't know. I might have to walk back my statements on Rocket after all. Meme stock craze, regular block trade, 1578. That's back on October 28th, right? That was a long time ago. Yeah, so no real defined support and resistance. The algo did come down, try to take out that level. Just be careful with earnings today. So Rocket should be interesting. EA Sports, it's in the game. Bearish divergence, however, this dark pool level is holding it up. Okay, so EA regular block trade at 142.40. I think that's probably been absorbed because it came in on the 26th. However, we've got some dark pools that just recently printed 139.50, 140.17. Those are your two most recent. Look for those to act as support and resistance. However, the algorithm is bearishly diverged. Could potentially pull price action down with it, right? See how we've got this downtrending algorithm here. Just keep an eye on it, especially since this is a rounding bottom. It's not crisp, right? I don't even want to call that a wedge. So if this level breaks 139.50, or if they have bad earnings, there's a gap that's going to need to be filled back here. Seriously, come on now. Yeah, there's a gap back here. Or maybe this wick right here caught it. Did that fill it? I don't know. Not super bullish on EA. Qualcomm. So Qualcomm does not hold its gains, so just be nimble. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Price action, price action, price action. Massive rally, pullback. All right, so Algo's from a little cup and handle. We've got some regular and some dark bull trades that are going to be of importance. Algorithm rallied up. Something at this level here stopped it. Right? Ran into resistance. However, it looks like it's maintaining its uptrend. Right? That breaks and comes down further. We can anticipate a pullback. Right? This is pretty gnarly. Like, it's a massive angle of ascent. Like, a pullback would be healthy. However, I don't know if we're going to get one. Regular block trade level, 138.48. That is, wow, I'm crouchy, dude. Why didn't you guys tell me to sit up straight? Jeez. 138.48. Dark bull, 135.23. Right? Potential pullback, or it uses 138.48 for support. Dude, I don't know what it is. I did it again. I have to adjust some stuff here or something, because, oh my god, look at that. Blowout top. Post earnings gapper, right? It's going to be volatile today. It just blew out of that top. Right? It's just rallying on up. Look at this wick killer right here. So as far as Qualcomm goes, when it falls, it's going to fall pretty fast back down to support. So just be nimble on it. All right, Costco. Costco already. Roku. All right, I see you, Roku. Didn't they have bad earnings? Dude, Qualcomm can't stop, won't stop. All right, so Roku's got regular block supports at 304 and 306. It blew through those, so those are going to be resistance on the way back up. That divergence is going to be pretty nasty on Roku. 304.90, 306 overhead. 304. Yeah, so it's gonna bounce its head at 304 on the way back up. If it does, looking at price action, if it rejects the Ichimoku cloud, it can go and take out the previous low at 280. So 280 is the floor. If it breaks through the floor, it can get ugly to the downside real quick with Roku. Okay, sit up. Sit proper. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's what I need to do. Skills. We're gonna go into skills here. The skills. So skills is going to be range bound. 124. So check this out, yo. We've got skills has got a white line level at 1129. Right there. It's also got one at around 1185. If you check out price action, it stopped. It's at 1125 right now. So after earnings, skills is just kind of hanging out in that level right there. Okay. All right. I was hella crunched over, man. I wish somebody would have told me. You're like, you're curling into a ball, dude. Sit up straight. All right, check it. Etsy. Etsy, babe. You love Etsy. I don't like this lack of. Do you think they knew something? Come on. Do you think they knew something back on the 28th? Rally earnings beat, earnings flush to 227. Rally back up to previous highs at 236. All right, so Etsy is currently trading at its previous regular block trade levels. So algorithm, this is a consolidating algorithm, right? Consolidation has occurred. We've got, right, downtrending wedge. Right, little downward wedge. White line levels for Etsy is up to 244.92. 244.92. Regular blocks, double block at 247.57. 247.57 is double regular block. 239.62 is going to be overhead resistance. 236.91 is where we're at now. 240.63. I think what happens is Etsy rallies up, what's that, 239.62? $239.62. Yo, that's not going to work for me. Show text style. I gotta have something big and bright so people can see it. I used pink last time. I really cool pink. There you go. You all should be able to see that color there. I'll just go green. All right, so I think Etsy's going to rally into this level here, this 239, which is its regular block level. If it can get back up above it and back test it and use it as support, it's got room to the 4-hour top at 251. All right, that was Etsy. I've got 4 minutes, so I've already done Nvidia. None of this counts because I'm already lost on earnings, so PayPal. All right, so PayPal's trading with the algorithm. This is important, all right? It's at a dark pool level right now, right? PayPal 231.28, double dark pool levels, right? It's got a white line level target of 235.36, right? That's target. Support. The algo is making higher highs and higher lows, right? So the algo's kind of shifted direction, and all of this little bullshit divergence over here has been played out. So look for the algo to continue to rip PayPal price action up with it, right? Lemonade real quick. I got to do it Mara. I went over Lemonade already, so Mara. And yeah, I'll do CCJ and Nike, okay? Mara is rallying. Like, look at these levels that I drew before and shit just bounced right off of it, right? Mara is a little worried about this algorithm failing to make a higher high. It kind of looks like it smacked its head on something, right? Right, see how the algo smacked its head right there? So if it can get out of its range, I mean, this is just a monster move for Mara. It's super awesome. Too bad I didn't get into it last month when people were screaming, Mara's gonna blow. No, listen. 64.66 upside, 58.47 downside. Algo's got to get above 52.25. It's Mara. Did I do core already? I think I did. CCJ. CCJ. Oh my God. gosh, I missed that move. They took my lunch money one day. This is a Wu-Tang reversal blowout. Let me just mark these levels first because it may continue to move up. Okay. All right. We have dark pool support at 2709. All right, dark pool support. We've got white line level at 2736. All right, there's your resistance. Looks like it's trying to form a giant wedge. The algo is making higher highs and higher lows, so I'm bullish on this. We can continue on up to the upside. All right, look at that. I wanted to show you the Wu-Tang, right? So we come down, we go up, we come down. What we want to do is typically we want to get in on the break above this level here, except we didn't get a chance. It gapped up over us, okay? CCJ, Nike. All right. Look at that. Nike levels. Nike's just beast moding. Nike's got white line level at 167.83. 167.83. Come on. No. All right, 167.83. Nike's currently resting at dark pool 172.50. 172.50. Level there. Below that, regular block trade support gap down filled 169 even. Come on. Right, there's a gap. This is a pretty big gap right off that white line level up to that previous level. However, the algo is trading with price action. Algo just broke over its previous resistance at that white line level too, right? So this is why it's important. I'm like, hey, white lines are important. You guys just think about drug out. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not though. Drugs are bad. Drugs. Did I do Ford? I can't remember if I did Ford. I did. Nobody asked about Twilio. What's up with y'all, dude? I've had it up on my screen over here on the right-hand side the whole time, and nobody's like, hey, look at Twilio. Look at Twilio. I've been screaming about Twilio for the last week. I don't know how much more I can say, but you may have missed the move. Okay, I tried to show everybody this move. Look at this. Look at that. Super strong recovery. Right? Nice uptrending support. Look at this. What do we call that? Wedge breakout. Now, if we come back and back test it, because there was some news saying that Cathie Wood's going to get out of Twilio, right? Dark pool 299.38. Regular block trade support 284.93. Right? Come on, dude. What is up with this thing? That's nuts. Okay, that's Twilio. That's Twilio, and that's it for me. I gotta run. Thanks for joining me. Peace. See y'all tomorrow. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, do the deed. You guys know what